G'day, happy Friday to you. Hope you're fantastic. Let's continue our chat about overwhelm. I've got another idea about overwhelm and how we can better manage it. If you think about overwhelm, it's really a matter of time management. We feel overwhelmed because we don't have enough time to tackle everything on our plate. We've got all these demands getting thrown at us. We've got all these things stealing our attention away, these external expectations, plus all the things that we desire to do and go after, our goals, our dreams, the day-to-day tasks of just living life, right? And if our time isn't managed well, we get overwhelmed by it all because we feel like there's just not enough time. Number one, remember the long game, okay? There's more time than we actually appreciate. And sometimes to make the best use of that time, which I talked about the other day, is to slow down and take a breath. And this is what I think is really important when we're doing that slow down, is then looking at the time that we have ahead, looking at our day and really making a plan for it. So looking at your day today, I don't know where you are in the world and what your plans are, but I sit down every morning and go, okay, well, this is the time I have today. These are the things that are important to me, and these are the priorities for myself and my clients, and this is what I really need to get done. And that revolves around not just my business, but also my personal life as well. What's important in my personal life to get done? And then I schedule those things in. And I've talked about this before, but time chunking or time blocking, really important. So you can set a time between 9 and 10, 10 and 11, 1 and 3, whatever it might be, and you can say, look, in that time, I'm going to dedicate it to this particular task or activity. In that time, that's what I'm going to do. Now, plans don't always go as we'd like them to go, right? I get that. But if you can start with a bit of a plan in the mind and start with an idea about how you're going to plan your time for the day, potentially you won't be overwhelmed because you know that, well, hang on, yes, I've got to do that, but I've scheduled time for that. So you're not going to feel the stress from that thing. Now, of course, plans don't always go as expected and things will fall apart. But if you've got a fairly good schedule, you'll find that over time, you'll be able to stick to that schedule more and more closely. Yeah, sometimes something might get thrown out by half an hour, whatever it might be. Or you might have to get, shot off to some other project and you have to work on that for a while, so it takes you away from that task. But that's okay. You've got it on your plan, you can see it there. The next day when you're doing your plan, you go, okay, I missed that yesterday because of X, Y, and Z. I'm going to slot it in here. And so you're scheduling that time again. I think if we can learn and practice better planning and better time management of our day, we will feel less overwhelmed in general. So that's my thought today. And I think if we can feel less overwhelmed, you're going to feel more free, more fulfilled with your life, and more happy. Enjoy your day.